As we all know, being an actor is not an easy job. You need to be at the top of your game all the time. Sometimes it requires actors to make great sacrifices, but some sacrifices are just too much. Welcome back to my channel and please subscribe. Your support means the world to me. Today we're going to tell you about the worst things actors have ever done for their roles, from drugs to murder. Let's get started. Number 10. Shooting Julia Roberts' mother. Julia Roberts was offered the role of a lifetime when she was cast as Erin Brockovich in the film of the same name. But before filming could begin, something tragic happened that almost made her turn down the role. In an interview with Red Magazine, Roberts revealed that she had received a phone call one night from the film's director, Steven Soderbergh, who told her that her mother had been shot by her stepfather in a murder-suicide attempt. Her mother survived, but her stepfather died. Roberts said she felt like she was living in a nightmare. She had to make the decision of whether or not to continue with the film. Ultimately, she decided to go ahead with the movie because she felt that her mother would have wanted her to. During filming, Roberts stayed in constant contact with her mother, who eventually recovered from her injuries. "I knew she would be very angry if I didn't work," Roberts said. "It was definitely a tough shoot for Julia, and she really had to stay strong for both herself and her mother." Number 9. Marion Cotillard's intense research. When it comes to acting, few people can match the intensity of Marion Cotillard. The French actress is known for her incredible performances, but also for her thorough research into her roles. This was never more apparent than when she was preparing for her role in the 2007 film La Vie en Rose, in which she played the legendary French singer Edith Piaf. For the role, Cotillard lost over 33 pounds, going from a size 4 to a size 0. She lived in character for months, speaking only in Piaf's voice and mannerisms, and she even began smoking heavily. However, while filming, Cotillard became pregnant and had to stop smoking, but she still managed to give an Oscar-winning performance. What an amazing actress. Number 8. Salma Hayek's bad experience with Harvey Weinstein. Salma Hayek has recently opened up about her horrible experience working with Harvey Weinstein on the film Frida. Hayek says that Weinstein was a nightmare to work with, and that he made her life hell during the filming of the movie. She also claims that Weinstein sexually assaulted her in her hotel room while she was asleep. However, when she woke up and tried to fight him off, he stopped immediately. According to Hayek, this was the only time he ever touched her without her consent. She was able to get away from him after that, but she was traumatized by the experience. Despite what happened, Hayek still went ahead and made the movie, which was a critical and commercial success. She was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of Mexican painter Frida Kahlo. Number 7. Christian Bale. Intense prep for The Fighter. Christian Bale is known for his intense method acting, but few people know the lengths he went to prepare for his role in the film The Fighter. In order to play Mickey Ward, a welterweight boxer from Massachusetts, Bale trained like a fighter. He spent hours in the gym every day lifting weights and learning how to box. But that wasn't enough for Bale. He also had to lose a significant amount of weight to look the part. So he took things to the next level by starving himself and working out rigorously. Bale ended up losing 60 pounds in 6 months for the role. He was so committed to the project that he even moved in with the family of his real-life boxing coach, Mickey Ward, so he could learn more about his character. All of this hard work paid off. When he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance in The Fighter. Number 6. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker diet. Joaquin Phoenix's performance as Arthur Fleck in Todd Phillips' Joker was nothing short of brilliant. The actor completely transformed himself into the iconic villain, both physically and mentally. But what most people don't know is the extreme diet that Phoenix went on to achieve his desired look. To get into character, Phoenix dropped a whopping 52 pounds in just 4 months. But it wasn't easy. He followed a strict diet consisting of only chicken, vegetables, and fruit juices. He also cut out all forms of solid food, including bread, pasta, and rice. And he replaced them with mashed vegetables and fruit purees. Phoenix was so committed to his craft that he continued to eat this way even after filming wrapped. But his dedication paid off. When he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of the Joker. Number 5. Jared Leto's method acting for Chapter 27. Jared Leto is no stranger to pushing the limits when it comes to method acting, but his performance in Chapter 27 was something else entirely. To prepare for the role, Leto gained a whopping 60 pounds and lived in character for the entire shoot. But that wasn't enough for the actor. He also had to stay true to his character even when the cameras weren't rolling. It meant that he couldn't sleep, eat, or shower regularly. And he also had to live in a run-down hotel room with cockroaches and rats. Leto's dedication to the role was so intense that it took a toll on his mental health. He began to experience panic attacks and even contemplated ending his life. But despite the hardships he faced, Leto gave an award-winning performance as John Lennon's killer, Mark David Chapman. Number 4, Daniel Day-Lewis's perfect accent. Daniel Day-Lewis is one of the greatest actors of our time, but what most people do and know is the lengths he goes to in order to perfect his accents. In an interview with BBC Radio 4, the actor revealed that he spends up to 2 years researching an accent for a role. It means that he listens to hours of interviews with people from the region he's trying to imitate. But Day-Lewis doesn't just stop at imitating the way people speak. He also studies their body language and mannerisms. In fact, he once spent a year living in Ireland in order to learn the accent for the film, In the Name of the Father. Day-Lewis's dedication to his craft is truly inspiring, but it also makes him one of the most method actors in Hollywood. Number 3, Ellen Page recalls her traumatic first time. Ellen Page has been open about her difficult experience on the set of her first film, Hard Candy. The actress was only 16. When she filmed the movie and she was required to simulate sexual activity with co-star Patrick Detang, Page felt uncomfortable with the situation and asked for a break, but she was denied. Feeling trapped and helpless, Page began crying and eventually agreed to continue filming. In an interview with Oprah Winfrey, Page recalled the incident, saying, "It was brutal. I was screaming inside, 'Stop, stop, stop, stop.' I felt violated." After the scene was filmed, Page confronted the film's director, David Slade, who apologized for putting her in that situation. Page went on to have a successful career, but she has never forgotten the trauma she experienced on the set of her first film. Number 2, Rami Malek's Freddie Mercury mannerisms. Rami Malek's performance as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody was nothing short of spectacular. The actor completely embodied the iconic frontman, both in terms of his appearance and his mannerisms. But what most people do and know is the lengths Malek went to in order to perfect Mercury's mannerisms. In an interview with Digital Spy, the actor revealed that he watched hours of video footage of Mercury in order to learn his mannerisms. But that wasn't enough for Malek. He also spent time with people who knew Mercury personally in order to get a better understanding of his personality. All of this research paid off when Malek was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Mercury. Number 1, Robert De Niro's extreme weight gain and loss for Raging Bull. Robert De Niro is a legendary actor, but few people know the lengths he went to prepare for his role in Raging Bull. In order to play Jake LaMotta, middleweight boxer from the 1940s, De Niro had to gain 60 pounds. But that wasn't easy. He ate a steady diet of steaks and eggs in order to bulk up. But De Niro didn't stop there. He also had to lose 30 pounds for another role in the same year. In order to do this, he went on a liquid diet and worked out 3 hours a day. Despite the grueling schedule, De Niro gave an Oscar-winning performance as Jake LaMotta in Raging Bull. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more behind-the-scene inspiring story. See you next time.